All right, hello. Here is our Saxon Lesson 27. So for our lesson, yesterday, what we learned a little bit about the English language and how the Celts, right? We learned about the Celts and about Britannia. Let's go ahead and pick up there, just learn a little bit more about our history. So yesterday we learned that the English language began about 2,000 years ago on an island. What was the name of that island? It was called Britannia. Very good. Who were the people who lived in Britannia? The Celts. Very good. What was life like for the Celts? It was not very advanced. There was no government, no schools, no roads. People farmed and hunted. So guess what? The Celts did not live like that for long. Can anyone guess what happened? During the time of the Celts, there was a group of people called the Romans. They were called Romans because they came from an Italian city named Rome. The Romans had a large, strong army and had conquered about half of Europe, a large part of the Middle East, and the north coast of Africa. After Romans conquered these areas, they gained control over the people who lived there. It was almost like the Romans owned these countries. The Romans could make the rules and everyone else had to follow them. So guess what happened to the Celts who lived in Britannia? Roman soldiers invaded Britannia and conquered the Celts. That is absolutely right. The Romans conquered the Celts in the war and took control over Britannia. Then they helped the Celts become more advanced. The Romans built roads, forts, and schools. The Roman army also protected the Celts from other invaders. While the Romans were in Britannia, the Celts wanted to make sure everyone understood that Britannia originally belonged to the Celts. So the Celts began calling themselves Britons. From now on, remember that whenever we talk about Britons, we are referring to the Celts. The Romans ruled Britannia until around the year 400. It was around the year 400 that Rome asked all the Romans in Britannia to come back home to Italy to help defend their homeland against invaders. Soon we'll learn more about what happened to the Britons next. So let's review. What happened to the Celts who lived in Britannia? They were conquered by the Romans. Very good. What did the Celts change their name to? They changed it to the Britons. What did the Romans do for the Britons? They protected them from invaders. They built cities, roads, forts, and schools. So in what year did the Romans leave Britannia? They left around the year 400. That was a long time ago. All right. So let's go over our letter cards, picture cards, and sight word cards. So letter cards, you will repeat after me. You ready? Here we go. Or actually, you're not repeating after me. You're saying them by yourself. Go ahead. Very good. The last ones were combinations. Very good. All right, repeat after me. Apple, A. Acorn, A. Elephant, E. Equal, E. Inch, E. I'm sorry, why do I keep saying that? Icicle, I. Octopus, O. Overalls, O. Umbrella, A. Unicorn, U. Balloon, B. Cat, K. Dog, D. Fish, F. Goat, G. Hat, H. Jar, J. Inch, I. Okay, that's why. This one should be here. Okay, now I know why I always mess up. Hold on. Okay. Because the cards were out of order, Miss Yusuf. Oh my goodness. Okay, now that's much better. All right, sorry. Let's keep going. Kite, lion, ul, monkey, nest, pig, rabbit, sun, s, tent, t, vest, v, wagon, w, yarn, y, zebra, z, fox, x, duck, k, feather, th, thimble, th, shark, sh, cheese, ch, anchor, k, chef, sh, rose, z, butter, bird, turtle, quill, qu, star, r, dollar, horse, or. Very good. That was the last one we learned yesterday, horse, or. Threw me off a little bit. All right, so now what you're going to do is Miss Selena will come around and pass out your spelling high frequency word, page 27. If you are online, Gabby and Rosalind, you guys should have this. This is word practice 27 at the top. I am going to call out some sounds, and you're going to write down those sounds on the lines, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. Apple, ah. That's number 1. 2, elephant, eh. You know what? I'm going to write this down with you this time. So 1 was apple, ah. 2 was elephant, 3 is inch, 4 is octopus, 5 is umbrella, 6, acorn, 7, equal, e. 8, icicle, I. 9, overalls, O. 10, unicorn, U. 11, balloon, B. 12, dog, D. 13, fish, F. 14, goat, G. 15, horse, hat. 16, jar, J. 17, lion, ol. 18, kite, k. Cat, k. Duck, k. K, comma, C, K. 19, monkey, 20, nest, 21, pig, p. 22, rabbit, I know I'm going fast. I'm going fast because you should know these. These are very easy. I've been doing it for too long for me to be going too slow. Number 23, sun, s. 24, tent, t. 25, vest, v. 26, wagon, w. 27, yarn, y. 28, zebra, z. Rose, z. 29, fox, x. 30, feather, th. 31, thimble, th. 31 is thimble, 32 is shark, sh. Shark, sh. 33, cheese, ch. 34, butter, 35, quilt, qu. 36, star, r. Okay, and there's not a 37, so there's not a line for 37. So for 30, so we're just gonna write a 37 on the bottom. How about that? And we're gonna write horse, or, which is combination OR. So this is what I mean by that. So we have all our letters on the bottom. It stopped on 36 for some weird reason. So I just wrote 37 and then I wrote combination OR, just right there. Okay? I'm gonna back this up so you can see the whole screen. If you're a little confused, you can pause the video now. Okay. And again, if something went wrong or whatever, we were kind of thrown off a little bit, that's okay. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. It's just participation. I just want to make sure you're doing it and you understand it. That's all that really matters. Okay, let's go over some of the review words, okay? So right here on the side, the review words. For number 1, I want you to write the word art. We all like to do art, right? Make art. How do you spell art? A-R-T. Very good. Number 2, corner. Corner. How do we spell corner? C-O-R-N-E-R. Very good. Number 3, fresh. Fresh. F-R-E-S-H. Excellent job. Number 4, come. C-O-M-E. Number 5, 8, like the number 8. E-I-G-H-T. Number 6, from. From. F-R-O-M. F-R-O-M. Excellent job. Okay, let's just put this aside for now. I'm going to say a few words and I want you to echo them after me. That means you're going to repeat after me, okay? Okay. Doctor, tractor, actor. Doctor, tractor, actor. What sounds do we hear in the final position? We hear the sound. Look at these words and tell me what is making the sound. O and R. What is OR called? A combination. I'm really confused. I thought combination OR said or, as in the words torn, pork, and stork. Right? Didn't we learn yesterday that OR makes the sound like this, like the word torn, pork, and stork? Didn't we learn that yesterday? Who can read these words? Torn, pork, stork. Let's code the combination ORs to see if we can figure out why they are making two different sounds. Why do we code these combinations? How do we code these combinations? With arcs. So torn, arc, pork, arc, stork, arc, right? How about here? Doctor, OR, arc. Tractor, arc. Actor, arc, right? Okay. Is there any other codings for these words? Yes, use the VCCV pattern to divide. Accent the first syllable, code the vowels. Okay, so, and put it back on the C. So, like these words, all of these words like doctor, tractor, and actor, that the OR makes the ER sound, are VCCV words. See, look, VCCV, VCCV, VCCV. These are all vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel words, and the division line goes between the two consonants. Correct? And the combination is at the end, right? Very good. So these are one syllable, or I'm sorry, when we accent these words, we always accent the beginning because it's stronger and louder. So doctor, tractor, actor. Or doctor, tractor, actor. All right. Now I want us to examine these words carefully. Some of these combination ORs say or, and the other ones say These say or, these say Let's see if we can figure out why. These combination ORs are in the accented syllable. They each say or, like these words right here. So they say torn, pork, stork. Do you see any other combination ORs that are in the accented syllable? No. How do we know the other combinations ORs are pronounced Because these combination ORs are pronounced because they are in the unaccented syllable part. So here it's unaccented. There's no accent mark. So the OR is pronounced not or, right? Okay. So if the word does not make the or sound, you should accent the syllable that the combination is in. What should we do if neither sound makes a word we know? Look it up in the dictionary. All right. Before we continue, I want us to look at some other words. So we have this word. We have the word word, work, and world. Word, work, world. What is making the sound? Combination OR. What do you think is making combination or say The bossy what? The bossy W. Very good. So remember, the bossy W can change the sound letters would normally make. In these words, bossy W gives combination OR the sound. Who can tell me how to code these words? We code these words with an arc. You put the arc on the OR. Very good. So whenever we see this card, we're still going to say combination OR. So say it, combination OR. Very good. All right, I have two new picture cards for the new keywords. I have a riddle for the first one. The first one is a person. It can be a man or it could be a woman. When you go to this person, you probably feel sick. This person may give you medicine to help you feel better. Can anyone guess what the new keyword is? Doctor. Good job. So whenever you see this word, this picture card, we're going to say doctor. Say it, doctor. Very good. Our next picture card is something that lives under the ground. It's slimy and birds eat it. What is it called? Worm. Very good. So whenever we see this, we're going to say worm-er. Say it, worm-er. Very good. All right. Let's keep going. All right, so now let's go to our new words over here on our Spelling High Frequency Word Practice page. Let's look at number 7, 8, and 9. We're going to be practicing new ways to write. We're going to be practicing words with these new combinations. Okay, next to number 7, I want you to write worm. Worm. How do we spell worm, class? W-O-R-M. Very good. Next to number 8, worth. Worth. How do you spell worth, class? W-O-R-T-H. Next to number 9, actor. Actor. A-C-T-O-R. Actor. So now I need you to write and read these words for me, just like we always do, okay? Read them once, check it off, and then write it once and check it off. When you are done, you're going to put these in your take-home folders and my onliners in your Saxon folders. I'll give you a minute to do that. All right, let's practice coding some of these words before you get started. So we have this. It says thick worm. Thick worm. How would we code that? Diagraph TH, diagraph CK. Very good. You would cross out the C and put a breve on the I. Thick. And then worm, combination OR. How about chart? Diagraph CH, combination AR. Very good. She will squint. This is what squint means. Do this with your eyes. Squint. She will squint. She, diagraph SH. E needs a macron on it because it says E. It's an open accented syllable. You put an accent. And then will, breve on the I. Squint. Combination QU. And then a breve on the I. Okay, how about blurt? Combination UR. Very good. Blurt. Okay, what you're going to do next is you are going to get, Miss Selena will pass out your worksheet 27 front and the homework on the back 27. Let's look at the pictures. This is a tractor and this is corn. Okay. And if we look on this side, this is a arm. They're pointing to her arm. Doctor quilt. Okay. All right. You're going to work on these by yourself. And then when you're done, you're going to put them in your take-home folders. Okay. Onliners are going to turn them in. All right. See you later, alligators.